My name is Sophie and I'm from Plano, Texas.
My name is Mia Fenn. I'm from Asheville, North Carolina.
My name is Elle. I'm from Loganville, Georgia.
My name is Hattie. I'm from Creeksville, Missouri.
We are chimpanzee care interns.
Yes, we are.
So a chimp caregiver internship is pretty darn awesome, first of all. There is a very great community here at Project Chimps. I have never met a group of people that felt more like a community than a workplace. The internship itself, we kind of are shadowing the actual caregivers. And we learn a lot about what goes into the day-to-day things.
We prepare chow every morning as the caregivers themselves are setting up things for the day and taking care of the chimps one-on-one. And then we just kind of do whatever they need us to do, setting up things for cleaning. And then when they shift the chimps from area to area, we go behind them and start cleaning stuff.
Because we're interns, we have a little bit more capability than the volunteers to secure rooms ourselves, so we're usually the first people in. We scoop up a lot of hay, a lot of poop. You would think that it would really get to you to do all the hay. It is just those little pieces of like newspaper and wood wool. It's really not the poop, it is the bedding that like really gets to us. It's nice to see them enter a clean room and find all of the things that are on the floor. We scatter things like tomatoes and newspaper and wood wool onto the floor, and they'll come in and dig through like boxes of hay to find little pieces of corn. And it is really exciting to see them interact with the stuff we put in their habitats. And it's nice to see them in large, clean rooms. We have some chimps that like specific objects. Like Jason in Cedar Tree likes boxes, and he will take boxes of wood wool and waddle around in circles with them, and you can just really see on their face the joy that is coming into a clean room and just discovering a new object they really enjoy.
Beto A also loves boxes, and Hercules will sit in boxes, and you can see him scoot across the floor after entering a new clean room. They also love getting box forts, like covered with blankets, and you put like forage and stuff in there, and some scatter, and some other sweet treats that they really, really like. And just the enjoyment and joy on their faces are always really nice to see.
My favorite part about my time here so far has really just been getting to know all the different chimps because they all have such distinct personalities. Like, often people will ask us who our favorite chimps are. And, like, obviously everybody has, like, a couple that they, like, interact with more or know a little better, so you're, like, more inclined to say them. But then when you really think about it, each of them, like, you know such distinct things about each chimp that it's really, there is no, like, favorite.
That's the thing, is I can't definitively say I have a favorite chimp, because I like all the chimps I interact with regularly for different reasons.
Oh yeah.
I definitely have chimps that I will look out for more often, though, because they are just simply funny.
Yeah.
I have a very funny picture of Crystal in a box where she is covering her head and going, ah! I will say I read a lot about chimps and their vocalization before I got here. One of the things that's interesting about being in the villa with them is that chimps seem to have their own distinct voices. Like sometimes I can hear a grunt and turn around and be like, oh, that's LB, that's Bo, because they'll make different noises almost like people do. It's very interesting.
Like Ray's food grunts are high-pitched, almost like R2-D2, and so you can always identify him no matter where you are in Chateau.
I actually came here not knowing anything about chimps really, other than their scientific name, and that's it. One of the favorite things that I have learned here is how they deal with conflict resolution. And especially the other day when they were having a little bit of a scuffle in the bedroom, they sent in Hercules to go and fix it. And it was just really interesting to see them figure it out themselves.
One of the interesting things when you're working with a caregiver, especially one who knows the group they're working with really, really well, is that they'll stop whatever they're doing and explain the political things that are going on around you in the group, like the hierarchy, you know, who's doing what alphas are doing, what needs to be done, and so you really understand a lot more than you did coming in.
Well, no, I guess just going up to conflict resolution, it is really nice to see how like quickly things can escalate, and then how quickly things can also like de-escalate. Because I feel like you don't see it a lot within, at least humans, like people holding grudges. Chimps don't exactly seem to hold grudges necessarily. I mean, obviously there's some chimps that they like better than other ones, but it's like really cool to see that how they can just fight and all of a sudden they go up and ask for reassurance and then everything's okay.
I think I learned more than I was expecting to learn. I knew I was coming here to learn about chimps. I knew I was going to clean habitats. But along the process, I think I made a lot of very meaningful connections with people.
I also learned to do beekeeping. Me and Hattie got to melt wax and harvest honey. We learned to use power tools. We got to complete a whole course load of like about dangerous animals, large ungulates, OSHA regulations. So it really wasn't just the chimps. I kind of got the industry as a whole, and then some other skills that caretakers have here, they just imparted on the facility and then on us.
I didn't understand how much goes in behind the scenes, I guess, of taking care of these chimpanzees within the sanctuary. Well, I know all of us, excluding Elle, are heading back to school. We're all still in college. I'm hoping to use this experience towards a career working with primates. Not exactly sure what I want to do yet, but I do love primates, and I do love chimpanzees. So.
I want to go to vet school.
Yeah, me and Sophie are actually graduating in December, so we'll have one more semester left, and then I'll be going to grad school for anthropology and studying chimpanzee culture, but also kind of the evolution between early humans to modern humans.
So my background is not overly complicated. Once I graduated high school, I went into working as a pet sitter, and my mom, my beautiful, amazing mother, she came to me and said, "Hey, I found this thing and I think you might be interested in it." And lo and behold, here I am, and it was in fact amazing, and I was interested in it. I am eternally grateful to her because I have not found anything as cool as being here. I love this place. Halfway through my internship, I found that every single day I came home, whether it was a good day, a bad day, an energizing day, or a draining day, I found that I came home fulfilled. Whether or not I was happy, I felt fulfilled. And I realized I wanted to stay in this area where I felt that, and I wanted to continue being in this place that made me so happy.
And the reason that Elle is not wearing a blue intern shirt is because she got hired!
Yay!
And we love her for it. We're so proud of her.